Hi there, this is Ranjit, and in this video, let's do the unboxing of this Asus Zenbook Pro Duo. And this is one of the craziest laptops, I would say. This actually has dual screen and a 4K OLED screen, and it comes in this two box. This is the laptop itself, and the specs are insane, guys. And this one, so let's quickly open it up and see what do we get, and then I'll share my experience of this laptop. So guys, it actually came in this big box. I'll just keep this to the side, and in that big box we had these two things. This is the main laptop, so let's open this one first and have a look. And the presentation is really nice. It lifts up the laptop like this. So let me take it out, and here is the beast. And let's see what else do we have. Oh, we also have a pen for input. I didn't expect that, to be frank. And some paperwork over here. I'll just keep that to the side. So we have this pen, and what else do we have here? Looks like an extra pad we have. I think so. You can attach it to the keyboard, I guess, around that for rest, I'm assuming. So that's what we have. I think so. The other accessories in the other box, the power brick and all those things. So I'll just keep these things to the side. Let's open up this one itself. So here it gives us a basic idea about the specs. It has a 4K OLED screen, it says, and also that extra screen that we have, they call it Screenpad, and Nvidia RTX 2060 Intel Core 9th generation. This is the Core i9 variant, and also has IR cameras for Windows Hello. And back, let's take this out, guys, from this protective cover, and then we'll open it up. So I've taken that out, and now as you can see, this gives us an idea. And let's just open this up over here so that we can remove this and peel this, which gives us the basic specs about that. Moving to the crazy specs, this Asus Zenbook Pro Duo is having a 15.6-inch 4K OLED screen, which is also HDR capable. It also has additional screen that's known as Screenpad Plus, which is actually a 14.1-inch screen. The model that we have comes with the Core i9 processor, which is an octa-core processor. It has the Nvidia RTX 2060 graphic cards with 6GB of VRAM, 32GB of DDR4 RAM. It has 1TB of SSD, which is PCIe 3. It also has the latest Wi-Fi, that is Wi-Fi 6AX. Also moving to ports, it has a Type-C port, which is actually Thunderbolt 3 capable. Then we also have two USB 3.1 ports, and it also has Bluetooth 5 support, a 71-watt-hour battery, and Harman Kardon speakers. And one thing I've noticed is that when you open up the laptop, it lifts up the laptop a little bit. So that'll be great for cooling this laptop, because it's sort of a beast in terms of specs. And on this here end, as you can see, we have the power port. We also have a full-size HDMI port, then USB port Type A, and I am assuming these are the vents for cooling. Back again, we have a lot of vents for cooling. And on this end, we have other specs. We have another USB port Type A. We also have the headphone jack, again vents for cooling, and you also have a USB Type-C port, and this is actually Thunderbolt 3 capable, and I'm assuming these are some microphones. So guys, I've just set up this laptop, and as you can see, this is the main screen. That's a 15.6-inch screen, and this is also a 4K OLED screen, and this is the different special screen that is known as the Screenpad Plus, and this is also actually a 14-inch screen, and this is also touch, as you can see, and you can have multiple apps like this. I have a calculator here. For example, let's say this is your normal stuff you're doing, you're working or something. Bottom, you can open something for notes. You have some quick panels over here. You can set up your apps. For example, I've set up Notepad. You can have your reference documents, or let's say I want to close the Notepad. I can just put let's say Windows Explorer. Maybe I'm working on something, so I can have this and this. And this is a complete what do you say setup, what you have. You can move around, you can maximize it and all this stuff. So you have that, and even you can go to the multitasking aspects. Like this is a complete touch screen, so this is great for productivity. And over here, as you can see, you can put in your favorite apps, what you want. Let's say your main app is over here, and you have reference apps here. For example, great for programmers. They can write the program here, and bottom here reference document. Maybe on this window, the output window you can have. Again, for video editing also it will be really good. And even for me, when I'm doing research work, I feel this is really cool. I can do my research work over here, have some reference material, or let's say I have just notepad over here, I can just note my notes. And also, as it has this pen, it also has this handwriting recognition. I can say hello, subscribe, and you can jot down all that stuff. So this is actually pretty cool, as you can see. And I feel for accounting, I have been doing this. I have something here. Here you have the handy calculator. You can just put it anything, any app. I've just given you an example as a calculator, and because this is a touch screen, it's very easy. And apart from that, yes, as it's an Asus laptop, here also if you touch the touchpad, you get this virtual number pad. So that's nice. And one thing you might say, let's say you're just working on this screen, you don't want this screen, you can actually switch it off. If you press this button, it says, and now it has disabled this. So we are just on this, and you can enable it back. Again, it has done some updates, so I'll just say restart tonight. I'll just delay it, and now we have the second screen over here. I'll just toggle this over here, and you can even extend this screen, because for Windows this is just a secondary screen. You can even do this if you want, like this, and now you have something like this. As you can see, I don't know why you'll do this, but you can do this. Let me just go back to the normal stuff. And I like the fact that you have quick toggles over here, so you can launch your favorite apps directly from here on the screen. And let's say you want to quickly swap, let's say this is over here and you want to quickly swap that. Here is a dedicated button, and if you press here, now my web browser has gone here, and what I was working here, these two windows can be swapped. So this is also really nice, and as you can see, it works really well. And also I like the fact that the color are actually really good on this one. It's a color calibrated OLED screen. Generally these screens are very expensive, and still it's a 4K, and this is also actually a touch screen, as you can see. So this is also a touch screen, this is also a touch screen. And guys, if you notice, this is that extra pad that you get, and you can just place it like this for extended support to your hands and use it like a desktop, because this is sort of a beast of a machine. And if your device is charging, this will glow in this color. As you can see, if I take it out, this will stop. So as you can see, this is completely detachable, but it gives a more comfortable typing experience. And again, as I've told you, you can easily switch between apps here and here. But one thing, if you have noticed, I'll just pull it back. If you notice, this top screen is a lot more glossy type, but this one, bottom one, has a matte finish. And I asked Asus official why did they do this, and they said that they did this on purpose, because if they would have kept this one also as glossy screen, because you are typing like this, it will reflect to your eyes. That's why purposely they have made this sort of a matte finish. But again, this is also a 4K panel, and as you can see, you can fit actually 3 different apps even in the bottom part like this. So again, you can have a lot of stuff, as I've told you, great for programmers, video editors and stuff. You have true multitasking, and for coders, I would say this is really nice, and people working on even Excel, you can just type in here, see the results here, stuff like that, and you're doing research work. It's very nicely done. And as you can see, you have a lot of tools over here for multitasking. Just if you want the multitasking between here, you have a button over here. Now you can move between them like this. This I'm just showing you 3 screens, that's why it's showing like that, and you can switch between the top and bottom. But here you can have actually n number of windows like you would have on this one, so that functionality is also there. So I like that they have provided functionality. And also in terms of brightness, you can individually control the brightness on this bottom screen via this one. I'm making it brighter or duller directly, and obviously you can control the brightness of the main screen independently. So that's actually pretty cool, I would say. So I really like the functionality of this Duo. They call this Duo screen, and for heavy users, I would say professionals, it really makes sense, I would say. And this is sort of a true desktop replacement because of the crazy specs that we have. It has a Core 9 processor, 32 gigabytes of RAM, 1 terabyte of SSD, and everything you would expect. So again, a truly high-end laptop for professionals. Guys, I got info that Asus will also be launching the Asus Zenbook Duo apart from this Pro. This Pro is a very high-end machine with cutting-edge specs, as you can see, for true professionals. But again, because the specs are insane, this is priced very expensive, around 2,49,000. But the Asus Zenbook Duo, which also has this dual screens, is going to be priced a lot more aggressive. I've heard around 90,000. But the regular Duo is also a lot lighter. That's about 1.5 kilograms. It comes with the Core i5 and i7 Intel 10th generation processors, but it'll come with IPS LCD screen and not an OLED screen. Anyways, guys, that's it for now for this first look at this Asus Zenbook Pro Duo. What do you think about the same and this dual screen setup? Do let me know in the comment section below. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. This is Ranjit and I hope to see you in my next video.